How is the current stretch of the 49er season reminiscent to you to, say, last year's run and the Super Bowl run of a couple years ago, Nick?
I think it's still early. I think December football and into November here is really when you figure out where you're headed. But I love where we're at for sure. I see just as much potential in this team as those other teams for sure. I think we're still putting it all together as a team, and it was nice this past week to get some guys back on offense. So it felt like the full stable of guys in there. So, I'm loving our team, and I'm liking how we've bounced back from some of the hard times that we faced early this year. Yeah, I'm just excited to keep it rolling.
But it does seem to me you're rolling on defense right now. Are you not? Would you think that there's room for more improvement on that front, Nick?
Definitely room for improvement always. I think we've had two pretty darn good games where we've really settled down in the second half and not really allowed much. But I think it's just a matter of being that rock for the team and our offense having that confidence that they don't have to score every time, because we're gonna hold them no matter what the talent is on the other side. We had some lapses throughout that 3-game stretch early on, and after we started out really hot, and I think we're getting back to who we are.
Okay, and who you are. I mean, last year you came so close to the Super Bowl. A couple of years ago, you made it. And if you want to talk about a through line, it definitely is the defense balling out. And then there's Jimmy G. How has he brought, I guess, some stability to what you guys have done and continuity to what you guys have done, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, we love Jimmy. We always have, and he's been our guy. This year started off different with Trey, and when Kyle made the decision to bring Jimmy back in and as the backup, it really gave us some security feeling, just knowing that in a league where quarterbacks mean so much, if one does go down, we have a guy who's experienced and is a big time winner. So it was great news to all of us. And unfortunately, it did happen like that, and Jimmy's our guy now. So I mean, he's brought us as far as we could possibly go, other than winning it all. So we have extreme confidence in him, and also the guys that surround him.
I've got Nick Bosa of the San Francisco 49ers here on the Rich Eisen Show in advance of the Monday Nighter that you'll be able to also hear on Westwood One, just like this show on so many stations, taking on the Arizona Cardinals. And, in that game in which Trey Lance went out for the season, that was a win over Seattle. Seattle just lost in Germany, and now they're on a bye week. You have an opportunity to take over first place in this division. Is that something that you guys are discussing right now, Nick, for Monday?
I don't think it's being discussed too much, but we were obviously watching that. Not watching it, but watching the score of it. That game in Germany, I think it was, and you always like to see your division lose. So, but we know that it's going to come down to those division games late in the year is really when it's going to be decided. So I think we got Seattle later on at their place, and then obviously 2 games against Arizona still. So there's a long way to go before playoff picture is set, and our goal is always just to get in, but winning the division is definitely also a big goal of ours.
Well, you missed, if you didn't watch the broadcast, you missed a hell of a performance of who was calling the game, Nick. That was
who was that?
That was me. I was calling the game in Germany.
Very nice. Did you make the trip?
Oh, I did. Oh, I made it there. I'm still jet lagged out of my skull right now, But you missed it, though, is all I'm saying. I can send you a link if you're interested.
Yeah, I think that's how I'll spend my off day.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I think that's not a bad deal. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.